The year was 1971. January brought a chill to Rhode Island, but a different kind of chill awaited the Perron family. They moved into a charming farmhouse in Harrisville. 10 rooms, sprawling land, the perfect place to raise a family, or so they thought. Almost immediately, things felt off. Doors creaked open and slammed shut with no explanation. Footsteps echoed in the dead of night. The family brushed it off at first, attributing it to the age of the house. But the strange occurrences persisted, growing more frequent and unsettling. The Perron family was about to face a terrifying truth. Their dream home was a nightmare waiting to unfold. The children, 5 daughters in all, reported feeling unseen presences. They felt cold spots in certain rooms. Sometimes they would wake up to find their toys moved, as if by an invisible hand. Carolyn, the mother, tried to remain strong for her family, but even she couldn't shake the feeling that something was deeply wrong. The house held secrets, dark and ancient, and the Perrons had unwittingly stepped into its web. The unsettling events took a sinister turn. No longer were these just strange occurrences, they were becoming increasingly sinister. Objects moved across rooms on their own. Whispers and disembodied voices filled the air, sending shivers down their spines. The daughters especially reported feeling cold, unseen hands touching them in the night. Carolyn found herself waking up in the middle of the night, drawn to the windows by an unknown force. The air grew heavy, thick with an unseen dread. Fear began to permeate every corner of their lives. Sleep offered no escape, only vivid nightmares and night terrors. Carolyn desperately tried to maintain a sense of normalcy for her family, but the line between the real and the supernatural was blurring. The house was alive, and it was toying with them. The Perrons were trapped in a living horror movie, and the worst was yet to come. Desperate for answers, Carolyn began to research the history of their home. What she uncovered sent chills down her spine. The house had a long, tragic past. Generations of families had lived and died within its walls. Accidents, suicides, and even murders had stained its history. But one name kept resurfacing: Bathsheba Sherman. A woman accused of witchcraft in the 1800s, Bathsheba had lived on the land and died under mysterious circumstances. Locals whispered tales of her malevolent spirit, claiming she haunted the land, cursing those who dared to reside there. The more Carolyn learned, the more convinced she became. Bathsheba's spirit was real, and it was the source of their torment. The spirits of the other deceased residents seemed to be caught in Bathsheba's web, forced to participate in her reign of terror. Carolyn realized they were dealing with something far more sinister than they could have imagined. They needed help, and they needed it now. The Perrons, desperate to break free from the clutches of the supernatural, sought help from renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. The Warrens, known for their involvement in cases like the Amityville Horror, arrived at the farmhouse ready to confront the unknown. Armed with their faith and an array of tools to detect and document paranormal activity, they began their investigation. What they found confirmed their worst fears. The Perron family wasn't imagining things. The house was indeed a beacon for lost and angry spirits, all under the control of a powerful, malevolent entity. Ed, a demonologist, sensed the oppressive atmosphere the moment he stepped inside. Lorraine, a clairvoyant, saw firsthand the tormented souls trapped within the house. The Warrens quickly realized that the hauntings weren't just mischievous, they were dangerous. Bathsheba, driven by a dark purpose, wanted the Perron family gone, and she wouldn't hesitate to use any means necessary to achieve her goal.